Good day, Invictus. I am Jennifer S. Santino, your clinical instructor for today's procedure. As a nurse, very few procedures are as intimidating as inserting your first nasogastric tube and feeding through it. However, it doesn't have to be. Knowing what you need to do and what to look for in your patients will not only reduce your anxiety, but also improve your patient's prognosis and help them reach their maximum health potential. A nasogastric tube is a long, thin polyurethane silicone or rubber tube that's inserted into a patient's nasal or oral passage to administer or remove substances in the stomach. Nasogastric tube comes in sizes ranging from French 4, abbreviated as FR, to 18. For sizes measured in French, the smaller the number, the smaller the diameter. The sizes are further broken down by age groups. Neonatal patients typically use 4 to 8 French. Pediatrics, 6 to 14 French with a length of 21.5 to 39 inch. And in adults, 12 to 18 French with a length of 42 to 50 inches. Nasogastric tubes are often used for patients who are comatose or have experienced trauma to their oral pathway. Other indications include hydration, nutrition, medication administration, gastric decompression, aspiration of ingested toxic materials, bowel rest with a small bowel obstruction, traumatic injuries such as gunshot wounds, mechanical ventilation, paralytic illness, metastatic gastric diseases, a failed swallowing study that has a high risk of aspiration. Some people are also allowed to eat or drink through the mouth while the nasogastric tube is in place. Inserting the nasogastric tube is not very pleasant, but it's not painful, and in some people will likely need the nasogastric tube for only a short time. Nasogastric tube is lubricated so it slides more easily. Then it's placed through the nose, down the throat and the esophagus, and into the stomach. The esophagus connects the throat to the stomach, and the person is asked to swallow, if able, to help the tube go down and get into the right place. When a nasogastric tube is inserted, the person may have an X-ray taken to see if the tube is in the right place. Getting a nasogastric tube usually isn't painful, but it may feel uncomfortable. How to insert a nasogastric tube? Follow the steps when inserting a nasogastric tube for an adult patient. Number 1, explain the procedure to the patient and obtain a consent. Number 2, gather the supplies needed. Place the patient in an upright position. If unable, lay the patient on one side. Number 4, agree on a signal with the patient that he or she can use to stop the procedure. Wash your hands and put on your gloves. Measure the distance from the tip of your nose to his or her earlobe and to the bottom of the xiphoid process, and mark this length so you'll know when to stop advancing. Lubricate the first 2 to 4 inches of the tube with water-soluble lubricant. And number 8, inspect the patient's nares for a deviated septum or visible nasal polyps. Use the larger nares for your insertion. Wash the patient's nose with warm water and soap and dry completely. Advance the tube slowly into the nares, aiming the tube horizontally along the floor of the nasal cavity. If resistance is met, don't force the tube. Withdraw and attempt at a different angle. As the tube approaches the nasopharynx, ask the patient to swallow. With each swallowing motion the patient makes, advance the tube a little further. If able and cooperative, ask the patient to tuck his or her chin, which causes the opening of the esophagus to widen. Stop once you advance the tube to the mark you made while measuring. Lightly tape the tube to the patient's cheek while you're confirming the placement. Confirm placement per institution's policy. Once placement is confirmed, tape the tube more securely to the patient's nose.